Hello everyone, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Paul.
Together we are Pathos and Logos. Welcome to this new episode of Soundcheck. This particular segment is called Probably Don't Eat That. Paul, why don't you tell the humans out there what we're going to do?
Well, what this is all about is I have a condition called anosmia. So I have no sense of smell and subsequently have a reduced sense of taste. And so it's kind of like my stupid human trick that I can do intense flavors or weird flavor combinations. So the mission statement is to try and find textural and flavor combinations that will gross me out. If we're lucky, we'll gross you out too.
That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. We try and go with three flavor profiles. The first is going to be a substrate of some sort so that Paul, in all of his caveman glory, can get the food to his face.
That's right.
Today's bottom layer substrate just happens to be a rather thick slice of a red gala apple.
That is my edible plate for today, guys.
That's correct. Secondly, we have raw white onion to chase all the ghosts away. And lastly, we'll go with a sauce of some sort. This sauce happens to be ballpark red ketchup.
And that's just your standard ketchup. There's no like flavorings in it. That's just your meat and potatoes style ketchup going on right there.
So we like to go ahead and let Paul assemble the food and walk the plank, so to speak. And we'll go ahead and describe this catastrophe as it takes place.
That's right. In real time, you get the play-by-play on this. So what we're going to do, because obviously as musicians, as artists, there is an artistic or creative aspect to it. So we're going to take our substrate here, our first layer, this apple, this red gala apple. Mm-hmm. And what I'm going to do is freely, with joy in my heart, distribute some of this ketchup here. Now, I'm not just going to leave this, guys. It's a lump right up front. See, we're gonna distribute this.
There you go.
You want that even distribution. Oh, is there a little more in there? Why don't we? Let's not be shy. Let's not play games.
This is America. There's plenty of ketchup.
This is America. There's plenty of ketchup.
You can actually, I don't know if y'all at home, are you picking up on the glisten of the high fructose corn syrup?
That's right.
Featured in this ketchup now that it's come into contact with the sugars of the red gala apple.
That is precisely right, Kyle. I can say with perfect confidence that outside of maybe a caramel apple, this is the first time I have ever seen an apple have like a sheen. It's just not something you see every day.
Definitely not.
Today is that day.
Today is that day, and every other day that you watch this video.
That's right.
Next, Paul is going to place the somewhat thickly sliced raw white onion of an undetermined age.
We don't know how old it is.
We don't. This is sort of like a red gala apple pizza, if you will.
It is.
Sort of, right? Yeah, it's kind of like, it's the Lunchable that the weird kid at school would make.
That's right. So we're just kind of going with the natural contours of the onion, how there's a natural curvature here.
I'm glad you touched down on that because I was about to bring that up.
Well, you know, great minds make weird food alike.
It almost looks like the Rolling Stones logo.
It kind of does.
Or the big lips.
Or the Eye of Sauron, if the Eye of Sauron were made of some onions, an apple, and ketchup.
That's right. Okay, so at this point in time in the segment is when Paul eats this thing. So, step one. Show the people the food.
You want to get a good look at that, America? What's up? See that?
There you go.
Yeah.
That is step one. Step two, Paul eats the food.
Just focus my chi real quick. Let me just centralize my prana right now.
I'm going to ask everybody to be quiet.
That's right. We need a moment of silence for this, boys and girls. Let's do this. Now, do I take the front ways bite or do I go sideways? Going for all 4 pieces of onion at once.
Real quick, buddy, because you're my friend, you are my lifelong friend.
That's right.
I've got to help you out here because the sticker is still on this apple. And I do not want you to choke on this sticker during this segment and this video to go viral for all the wrong reasons.
Kyle, you're a damn decent human being.
Kyle Neely for president 2032.
That's right. That's exactly. I'll vote for you.
Thank you. Step 3. we listen to Paul eating the food. There's actually a decent amount of crunch to that. I mean, it's snappy like a fucking James Brown snare drum.
That's right.
Hitting that downbeat. How disgusting is this?
Oh, buddy. Guys, I could now really officially say, as someone who has stared into the abyss and the abyss stared back into him, probably don't eat this.
Probably don't eat this, folks. It smells awful.
Oh,
Well,
man. It has me at the edge of my powers today, Kyle.
if you've liked this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Buy some merch and catch us out on tour. Maybe even follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Then tune in next week for another episode of Soundcheck.